So the instructions for this are to use a slide to report your 3 research questions and the answers to your questions. Include at least 1 picture. In the speaker notes section below, record your sources for your answers. Include the title of the book or article and a link to the source if your source is online. Okay, so let's take a look at my example slide here. And I can press here on the side to see the different slides. And I've given each one to a different partner pair, so you can see them. But here's my example slide. Mr. Davison's moon presentation. You'll want to put some kind of title at the top of your slide. And you're going to need to have 3 research questions with the question and the answer listed. I have 2. And let's look back at the instructions there. Use the slide to report your 3 research questions. Oh shoot, I've only got 2, so I need to make a 3rd one. Well, how do I make an answer to a question? I'm going to want to come up here and insert, use the plus button to insert, press text, and I've got a nice text box that I can move around on the screen, and I can use these bars to shrink it down to the appropriate size and write it. So my last question, I'm going to write question and colon. Who was the last person on the moon? Who was the last person on the moon? So that was my research question, and my answer. My partner and I are going to have to find the answer. Before I do, why don't I go ahead and hold down here, select all, and change the color of my text. I'm going to use this A up here with the dark line under it to change the color of the text so I can read it. And I'm going to change it to something light since I have a dark background. Great. Now let's go ahead and research this question. I'm just going to use a Google search. So let's go to Safari and see if Safari will tell me my answer to my question. Let's do Google. Press the microphone here. Enable dictation. Sure. Alright, so NBC News has an article about the 12 men who walked on the moon, so let's click on that. The 12 men who walked on the moon. Oh, this is neat. It's going through all of them, and it looks like it's in order by the different missions. So let's go scroll all the way down to the bottom here. Alright, it says Eugene Cernan. Oh, Lord. Okay, this is a description of the picture. Cernan, the last man on the moon, traced his only child's initials in the dust before climbing the ladder of the lunar module the last time. He died on January 16, 2017 in Texas. So our last person on the moon is named Eugene Cernan. I can actually press on his name and select it. Press copy. And then I can take that with me. So I'm still down here in Google Slides. We're coming back. So the answer. And I can hold long and paste. Eugene Cernan was the last person on the moon. He commanded the Apollo 17 mission. Period. I answered incomplete sentences. And let's see how we're doing on the instructions here. Let's go back to the instructions. Instructions. Use the slide to report your 3 research questions and answers. I did that. Include at least 1 picture. I have 2 pictures, but why don't I figure out if I can add 1 more? Let's come back here to insert, and we'll go to image this time. And It wants to go from photos or from camera. Well, shoot, I don't have a photo ready or a camera, but I was just in Safari. Why don't I go back to the website where I just was, 12 Men Who Walked on the Moon, and take a screenshot of Eugene Cernan. There we go. Screenshot. And I only really want part of this, so let's crop it down to Eugene here. And we will press done. So I cropped it, now I can press done. Save to photos. Great, now I have a photo that I can use. Alright, so let's go over to here and slide this down and add my photo. From photos, great. There it is. And let's shrink that down. Cool. Okay, so it said I needed 3 questions and 3 answers and at least 1 picture. I got that. In the speaker notes section below, record your sources for the answers. Include the title of the book or article and a link to the source if your source is online. Alright, so now, shoot, where's the speaker notes thing? I wonder if it's in this menu button over here. Press the menu button. Aha, speaker notes. Let's turn that on. Great. I have source 1, source 2, so I just need to write source 3. And to get to the next line, I pressed return. And let's do that one more time to make a nice space. Source 3. So now I need to go back to my Safari. Okay, this article is called The 12 Men Who Walked on the Moon. And I'm just going to copy it. Copy that title. Copy. Hold long and put paste. 12 Men Who Walked on the Moon. And to tell Mr. Davison that that's the title, I'm going to use quotation marks around it. Quotation marks are right here on the L key. And then I'm going to press return, and I'm going to put the link so that Mr. Davison can check if he wants to see more. And the link will be up here in the navigation bar. I long press. I can copy and paste the whole thing here. Okay, there we go. Got the whole thing. Copy. Back to Google Slides one last time. And paste. Press return, and it'll turn into a link. Okay. I'm done with that, so I press the check. And it looks like I have followed all Mr. Davison's directions, and I am ready to present this to my classmates. The end.